Hello there, my name's Ms.RedNebula and welcome to my game. This is Just A Circus. This is a game that I created for the Community Game Jam, and this was made over the course of 1 week. Game jams usually come with a theme and some specific rules. In this case, the theme was "The Game is a Liar." And the most important rules were that everything had to be made over the course of the week, including music, sound effects, and everything, nothing from any outside sources. I have to say I wasn't entirely sure I was going to be able to do that, but it actually worked out in the end and turned out almost exactly like I had in my head, which is really cool. I did all of the artwork, the programming, and some of the sound effects, and then my husband did the music and the remainder of the sound effects. So the music that you hear is made in a program called Ableton, and everything else was literally just us making noises into a microphone and then me messing around with them in Audacity. So that's fun. This video will actually be a walkthrough with some hints and also the solution to the game, which is a puzzle platformer and is a little bit tricky, so just in case people were interested in seeing what the solution was, I thought I'd make a little video showing that yes, you can actually win this thing. However, if you want to give it a try yourself, you are welcome to go to the URL that's on the screen now or click the link down in the description below and give it a shot first. It's playable in browser, completely free. Go have at it. Unfortunately, only people that submitted a game to the Game Jam will be eligible to vote on each other's projects, but that doesn't mean you can't go and play it, because either way would be awesome. And hey, if any of you guys actually participated in this, that's even better. Let me know in the comments and I will absolutely go rate your game, and go rate mine. So the first thing we see is this scene here. Everybody's first reaction is probably to try and figure out what to do about that weird thing up in the sky there. Can't reach it by jumping, so not sure, we'll leave it alone for now. So second reaction is, oh hey, there's a flag, let's go collect the flag. That might not be the best thing to do. Obviously there's no way to win this game. Let's try again. At this point, I will start with a hint, and then I will give you the solution to the first little chunk of the puzzle. The hint being, just go somewhere that you don't think you're supposed to go. The solution is to turn around and go this way. And suddenly the music starts getting weird, and everything starts getting weird, and we've got this message here that says, "Up leads to doom." We'll come back to that. Just remember that it's there. So we're now in a backwards world, and you can switch back and forth if you want to go happy place, not so happy place, big scary thing in the sky, tentacles in the ground. Alright, so at this point, well, that other flag was a little bit scary, but let's see what happens if we hit this flag. Oh, okay, so we're somewhere new. And there's another one of those funny glowing things, except this time the symbols seem like they're going inwards rather than outwards, and there's definitely a kind of a symbol there, not just like the first one looked like little squiggly marks and was yellow. This one looks like a kind of D shape and it's in green. Okay. We will jump up the stairs here, go over here. Oh, pretty lights. There's a box up there. That's a familiar looking symbol in a familiar looking color. So obviously there's your hint. Now the solution is we move the box and find the corresponding color, and there we go. The beep was actually my husband's making that noise. So, what happens after that? Well, we know that flags are a little bit suspect. We can always give it a try again, right? Oh dear. Nope, that wasn't the right thing to do. Just like in the first level, you're looking for something unusual that could lead to a way out. So you can't actually go anywhere here. Nope. Nope. Alright, so the solution actually is that there's another little platform you can get up onto up here, and there's no ceiling, so if you jump, oh, things go weird again. The glows mean nothing. Well, we already know that the game has kind of lied to us so far. I suspect that that's probably not true, and in fact we already know that because we pushed a box into it and it went bzzzt. Let's continue. There's a box. Huh. And here we have a green glow where the stuff seems to be coming out of the center rather than into it. That's interesting. So it's that same symbol again. Nothing happens if we touch it, but I suspect that box probably came out of it. Now there's a blue one here. And then another platform we can't get to. And there's a yellow one there in a section that it looks like we'd probably be able to get to if we can get to that platform. I'm going to make an assumption here, and this is going to be your next hint, is that if something came out of the green one here, but we can't quite reach up to there, that we might have to also have something come out of the blue one in order to be able to get up there. So if something falls out of blue, it should fall right on top of this and give us a nice little platform to get up there. Alright, well, the last time we ran into a black flag, it was actually okay and led us to the next level, so on we go. And next level it is. And a red glow. Way up there appears to be a platform. There's a ball and another little glow. Now this was meant to be, if you got through to this point and you hadn't figured it out yet, this was meant to be my way of showing you, oh hey, this is what these little portal things do. Red ball with a symbol on it that looks kind of like an L and an O, and you've got that same symbol going in over on the right-hand side and coming out over on the left. So I suspect what's going to happen is we knock this into that, and it comes out there. Hey! Now, balls are fun because you can bounce on them. Gives you a nice bounce all the way up to where you can get on this platform here. So if we continue on up, if I can actually jump. Now, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that that flag is probably a bad thing to touch, because it's been a bad thing to touch this whole time. But what else is there for us to do? Well, you can actually see the hint if you look carefully on this screen. You will also be able to see it, and this is a bit of a bigger hint, so I'll wait just a second in case you want to go give this a shot first. But you'll also be able to see it a little bit better if I go all the way to the edge of this platform. There appears to be another thing at this same height that looks like an opening. You just can't see it from down here. But we know that we've got a way to get up to that height. Let's come over here, move our little ball, and give it a bounce. Boing! Woohoo! Escape. This game does have a habit of lying to us, doesn't it? Ah! There is a blue glow. Well, we know where the blue out glow is, so this is just one going inward. Little pedestal up top here. And so let's see what else this level has to offer. Well, we seem to be upside down, because now all the stuff that was on the floor in the last bit is up top here. And, hey, there's a blue box. So we push the blue box down. I suspect, yeah, it looks like we got that same symbol on it, so let's push that through. Anybody see a black flag anywhere? I suspect there's a good chance that the black flag fell down the hole. Well, it says that's the escape, so down the hatch. Oh. And hey, I'm actually really proud of that effect right there. Now this is a bit that confused a few people, and I will say at this point that I do have some plans to go back after all of the voting for this game jam is done with, which takes 2 weeks. After that, I am going to give myself another week to polish and make all of the changes that either I really wanted to put in the game when I was working on it, or things that had been suggested or ideas that I had based on people's feedback. And this is the first time that I've gotten like a huge amount of feedback on a game I created, and it has been marvelous. I've learned so much from just watching people's reactions and seeing how they play it, seeing like what parts did they get stuck on, and I have a few ideas. So really the main point at this point is to say that you never saw the death screen, so no, your character didn't die and you haven't just completely restarted the game at this point. The game is still continuing. Well, we know where we can go from here. As one of the things that I wanted to do would be to make it a little bit more obvious that you're still in the game, is that maybe have like a big crack start up in the sky so you can see that freaky green stuff starting to come through. And then if you have to go through it 1, 2, 3 times in order to complete the full puzzle, then you'd be able to see, oh wait, something's happening, so I'm still in the game. Might also have the character kind of fall down from the sky as opposed to just spawning on the ground this time. Right, so we go in here. Up leads to doom. I think we need to remember that that's a thing. You notice that yellow thing coming out here, but we did see where there was a yellow thing going in. Let's go back here and see where that blue box came out, because I think that's going to be pretty important. So we jump up, and jump up, and up we go. Just have to watch these jumps in case I fall down to my doom. And that blue box formed us a nice little staircase. Excellent. So now we can get up here and, oh, yellow ball. And that little pit there is where the yellow in thing was. Cool. So let's go up and push the yellow ball into the yellow thingy. We already know what balls do. And in fact, here's a nice little reminder of exactly what balls do. Geronimo! Hello. I think that's probably going to be useful. So, I mean, saw a few people trying to figure out if they could get to the yellow glow thing and see if it actually did anything, but you notice that we can actually get off the screen at this point. I did have a thought that I wanted to make it a little more clear what was meant to happen by having you jump here and having something happen, like you hit a bird and it falls down or something really silly like that. But in any case, whee! I love that high bounce, that's a lot of fun. Kind of the trickiest thing is making sure that that ball doesn't go rolling off to its doom right here. Because that's a restart point. And that's something else that I wanted to fix in the game would be to have switches somewhere where you could reset specific colored items and you can try again without having to reset the entire game. But since up leads to doom, and we know the game lies, let's see what happens if we jump on it here. We're going up to see the monster. Oh dear. Well, that seems rather victorious. So, yes, like I said, there is actually a way to win this little game. go back to the menu or play again or whatever you want to do. So that's my little game. That's what I made in a week's time, and like I say, I'm planning to go back and give myself probably one additional week to do polish and do some of the graphics just a little bit better, and probably add some more sound effects and a few more coding things that I think will just make the game a better experience. And that's it for this one. Feel free to like or comment, and if you want random updates from my little world of art and gaming, subscribe. If you enjoy what I do and are interested in supporting the channel, check out my Patreon. A big thank you to my current patrons. That's all for now. Bye!